I've reached my 1 year anniversary on this Storm. She's currently at the dealership for her first service. My dealer wanted to perform that service around 15,000 miles and not the manufacturer recommended 5,000 miles, which has given me time to ponder this question. I was recently asked if I would ever consider trading her in at some point. And after having this conversation, I was surprised at what her current value is after just 1 year of ownership. And the question became, how does a Spyder that retails for over 34,000 brand new end up with a trade-in value of around 24,000 just 1 year later? That's almost a $10,000 difference before you even factor in taxes, dealer fees, freight, or setup. And if you paid somewhere around 37K to 39K out the door, which many buyers do, the gap between what you spent and what a dealer offers can feel even bigger. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Kevin, low budget Spyder rider. Buying a motorcycle is one of the few purchases we make with our heart first and our wallet second. Whether it's a Can-Am, a Harley, a Honda, or even a BMW, we all tell ourselves we're buying the ride, not the resale value. But sooner or later, reality catches up with every owner, and that's when depreciation becomes part of the conversation. And let's put this conversation into perspective. Let's say you walk into a dealership today to buy a brand new 2026 Spyder RTC to Sky or any other motorcycle. We all know that the price is always going to start with MSRP, but most people don't leave paying just MSRP. There's always additional fees that come with making any purchase of this level. And depending on where you live, your out-of-pocket price could easily land somewhere between 37 to over 40K when it's all said and done. That's the number that really matters because that's the amount coming out of your pocket. Now, fast forward to a year later. You've kept it clean, you've performed all the required maintenance, maybe you've even added a few $1,000s in accessories. Then you decide to trade it in. The dealer comes back with a value somewhere around 24,000. Your first reaction is probably, how did I lose that much money? But here's what I realized. That's the wrong question. The question becomes, what is the dealer really buying? The dealership isn't buying our memories. They're buying inventory. Before they can sell our Spyder, they have to inspect it, service it, detail it, advertise it, and do all the things necessary for them to sell it, to make a profit, to stay in business. They're not buying our Spyder for what it's worth to us as the seller. They're buying it for what it can earn them. So what changed my perspective? When I first heard that number, I immediately thought what I could lose if I let Storm go. Then I sat for a minute and realized everything I've gained from owning Storm. Storm has taken me on an incredible journey. She's helped build this YouTube channel, introduced me to people I never have met otherwise, even taught me new skills as a modder. Ultimately, she's created memories for me that simply don't have a price tag. A lot of us think depreciation and value are the same thing. They are not. Depreciation is simply a number. It's what the market says our vehicle is worth on the day we decide to sell it. Value, that's something completely different. Value is every road trip that we've taken, every weekend ride that cleared our mind, every modification that made the bike feel more like our bike, every memory we created behind the handlebars. The market doesn't care about any of that. It doesn't care how well we maintain it, how many hours we spent making it exactly what we wanted, or how much joy it brought us every time we opened the garage door. The market only sees another used motorcycle. But to us, it was never just another motorcycle. That's why depreciation and value are two completely different conversations. So with that being said, what advice would I give to a new buyer? Because if you find yourself thinking about buying your first Spyder, I would go into it with your eyes wide open. Don't buy it expecting it to hold its value like an investment. Most motorcycles don't. Most power sports vehicles don't. Instead, buy it because you plan to ride it. Because the smiles per mile are where the real return comes from on any investment that we would make. So I think back to the question I was asked, would I ever be willing to trade Storm in? Did Storm lose value in my eyes? And the answer is no. Did I lose money? On paper, yes. But when I look back at everything this machine has given me over the past year, I don't see that loss. I see an investment in experiences. And if I had to do it all over again, I would choose Storm. Simply because Storm has bought me something that I cannot put a price on. And that is real value for me. And that is value that nobody can put a number on in the end unless I'm absolutely ready to let Storm go. The day you decide to buy a new Spyder, the depreciation clock starts, but so does the memory clock. The question is, which one will matter to you more than 5 years from now? If you find this type of content useful, hit the subscribe button. And remember to live for the experience and definitely enjoy the ride. Peace.